Hello guys, welcome back to VK Tutorials Educational channel. If you visited the channel for the first time, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. In this video, we'll learn about pairs of linear equations in two variables, chapter 3 of class 10 CBSE syllabus NCERT book. In class 9, we have learnt about linear equations in two variables, that is, which can be written as ax plus by plus c equated to 0. This was a general formula. Some examples of linear equations were 2x plus 3y plus 4 equated to 0, 5x plus 6y plus 8 equated to 0. These were some examples of linear equations which we know. From that we say that a is equals to 2, b is equals to 3, c is equals to 4, whereas in this equation a is equals to 5, b is equals to 6 and c is equals to 8. And we also learned that a graph is produced by a linear equation will always produce a straight line graph. That is, it should be something like this. But when you are talking about class 10, pairs of linear equations in two variables, what does pair suggest? That there are two equations. One equation will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equated to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equated to 0. Now, the general formula is changed, whereas ABC in linear equation ABC were the coefficients. Here we have the coefficients as a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. These are the coefficients. Two variables are x and y. If one equation can produce one graph, then two equations will produce two graphs. The two graphs can be of three types. One, parallel lines. Second is coincident. And third is intersecting. Graphs can be of three types. Parallel is they'll never meet. Coincident is one on other, they'll always meet. And intersecting is they'll meet at one point. Now we'll learn about a table. So this is a basic table which we have to learn in this chapter. As we know that there were two equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equated to 0, and another one is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equated to 0. On comparing the ratios, so if you get a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then you say you get intersecting lines. If a1 by a2, b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2, all three are equal, then you say we get coincident lines. And a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, we say it is parallel lines. So what do you mean? So in our exercise, they will ask us to compare the ratios. For example, take the example of this first equation. Here the first equation is given as x minus 2y equated to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 equated to 0. Comparing these two equations, first equation by this and second equation by this, we get a1 is equals to 1 and b1 is minus 2, c1 is 0, a2 is 3, b2 is 4 and c2 is minus 20. So on comparing, that is the ratio a1 by a2, we get 1 by 3 and b1 by b2, we get minus 2 by 4. Are these two equal? This is minus 1 by 2. Are these two equal? No. So we say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Then if this happens, what you say? That the graph will always produce intersecting lines. Without even finding the points, just by comparing the ratios, we can say how the graph would be. Next, in second equation, after doing a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, see here 2 by 4, 3 by 6, minus 9 by 18. What is 2 by 4? 1 za, 2 za, 1 by 2, 3 1 za, 3 2 za, minus minus cancel, 9 1 za, 9 2 za. So 1 by 2, see all the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2 are equal. So in this case, we say that the graph is a coincident line. What do you understand by coincident line? One line over the other line, like they'll meet at many points. Third question, see the third question in which a1 by a2, and this is 2 1s are 2 2s are. So a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, 4 1s are 4 3s are, but it's not equal to c1 by c2. Then what you say? That it produces a parallel lines. What do you understand by parallel lines? That they'll never meet. Without even finding the points, without even finding the solutions of the equation, we can say, just by comparing the ratios, we can say that what type of graph it will produce. Now coming to algebraic interpretation. What do you understand by algebraic interpretation? If the graph is intersecting lines, it will meet at only one point. Because it is meeting at only one point, so it will have exactly one solution. So that solution is unique. So we say it is a unique solution. Next, coincident lines, as I've just told that coincident lines means one over the other. So there are two lines which are coinciding at many points. So obviously it will have many points, point here, point here, point here, everywhere it will have many points. So we say that it has infinitely many solutions. And parallel lines, talking about parallel lines, do they meet at any point? No, they never meet. So we say no solution. Because intersecting lines meet at one point, you say one solution or unique solution, and coincident line meet at many points, we say infinitely many solution. Parallel lines don't even meet at any point, so we say no solution. So based on the graphical representation, we can interpret whether the pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. What we have to remember here is, they can only be consistent if the graphs are meeting, and inconsistent if they don't meet. So when you're talking about intersecting lines, we know that they are meeting at one point. So they are categorized as consistent. We say the pairs of linear equations are consistent. And when you're talking about coincident lines, they meet at many points. So we say they are also consistent. And talking about parallel lines, they never meet. So obviously they are inconsistent. So all these three are related to each other. Firstly is to compare the ratios. When you compare the ratios, we'll understand what type of graph we'll get. When we know what type of graph it is, we'll know how many solutions it will have, whether it will have one solution, infinitely many solution, or no solution. Based on this graph, we can again say that the pairs of linear equations can be consistent or inconsistent. So in exercise 3.2, they have given us questions in such a way that we have to compare the ratios, comparing the ratios, and then finding whether the pairs of linear equations intersect at a point or are parallel or coincident. Or they can ask, on comparing the ratios, find out whether the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So if you understood, consistent can be of two categories, that is, intersecting lines can be consistent, coincident lines can be consistent, and when it is inconsistent, it is parallel lines. So this table is very important to understand the basic concepts of your pairs of linear equation. Pairs of linear equations can be solved in three methods, that is substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. which we'll be discussing in our next videos briefly. Until then, understand the basics. Thank you guys for watching the video till the end. Please like, share and subscribe as much as you can. If there are any doubts regarding these 5 questions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.